so many states. At the end of the day, it was due to women. And so we are so much more stronger together than we could ever be apart. And that includes our communities of color. And so when one community of color suffers, all communities of color suffer. And so we cannot act like we don't, no, no. I don't know any Asian Americans that were brought here through the Middle Passage, through the slave trade. Um, but just because I don't know doesn't mean it didn't happen. But I also know that a majority that were brought here, and this is not the first time that they immigrated here due to war, through the famine, due to many unfortunate circumstances. And so many people move here to experience what's considered around the world as the American dream. I think there are things afforded to us from an education perspective, from a freedoms perspective. When you go to other countries, especially like if you go to India, which is one of the poorest countries, if not the poorest country in the world, and you see the individuals begging on the street, and you see people with disabilities begging, and you see them, not having access to running water, etc. I mean, the same thing is happening there that's happening in Africa. And so we're all in this together. We're all in this together. I know for Team Elevation, when something happens in the African American community, when racial injustice happens, when there's anyone that's underserved, they lock arms and they're right there. And so if you think they're not, do some homework, because we've been in this together for a long time. And when true changes happen, it's been a culmination of a diverse set of individuals that have come together to push change together. None of us can do it alone. So super important. So I think we can go ahead and get back to some music playing. Tune in at 9 o'clock for my special guest. And then tune in throughout the day as we talk about change throughout the morning. I'm only here till 10. Two songs playing.
Okay, so is this playing now? Yeah. I don't want to go to ID, so I just hit this song underneath that. That's what I'm playing right now. So you won't get into this one before, right? It was playing, but it was two songs. Like now, there's two songs. It's two songs playing?
It's two songs playing. Cut my Todd song off so I don't lose it, please.